Hey, what is good? What is good? What is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again. Instant classic in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, first time to the channel, make sure you get the likes up, subscribe, notify, do all the good things, make yourself well versed in the Good Docs content. Everything you should need to know about me should be listed in the links in the description area below. I had an epiphany the other day. I did. Because I've been hearing a lot of videos, or like people have been referencing videos and stuff like that about the easy nature of Filipinas. People are like, yo, Doc, are Filipinas really easy? Now, this isn't necessarily just making reference to any particular video, because I've had guys that say, you know, Filipinas are quick to fall in love. Filipinas are this, Filipinas are that. I mean, and to an extent, I have to agree. There are two different concepts I want to cover in this video. The first one is the idea of the killing, K-I-L-I-G, moments that Filipinas share that send them to the moon and beyond, that make them fall in love so quick. And then I want to focus on the liberated aspect of being honest with the Filipina to kind of guide the situation the way that you want to. First things first, the killing moments. For those that don't know what killing means, it's hard to describe, but it's kind of like, you know, the butterflies in the stomach, you know, the overwhelming nature that some women feel when they are with somebody that they truly like, or somebody they feel like they genuinely want to be around. It's just, you know, ask any Filipino what killing moments are, and they'll give you a better definition than I can, because of course I'm just a foreigner. All right. But for the most part, in the general aspect of the word, it deals a lot with, you know, the overwhelming nature of feeling like a great feeling about being around or being with somebody. So if you are a man that is very good with his words, you know, and I hate to say this because I don't want it to be misconstrued, but let's keep it a buck and a half. Filipinas, in my opinion, they definitely have a tendency to fall for the flowery words, you know, I think you're beautiful. I find you to be attractive. Now, you have to say it, and you have to say it, and you have to say it in a convincing manner, because most of them will say, oh, you're bolero, or you're bullshit, sinungaling, which means you're lying, because they probably heard a whole bunch of foreigners say that before. But how you choose to use certain terminologies and how you choose to use it when having conversations with Filipinas, to an extent, if they already like you, then, you know, or they already think you're attractive, kind of the words are just the bonus. Okay. So when you talk about Filipinas and the idea that they fall in love quickly, or the instant girlfriends and things like that, to an extent, from my own personal experiences, I have to agree with a lot of the videos that say that, because Filipinas just have a very, very attractive nature to the idea of love. Like, and I've said this in videos before, you go around the country, the songs that are popping in the Philippines are all love songs, not just the new age love songs. We talk about the old school love songs. I mean, if you're in the country, you know. I can't really explain it, but you know the songs they be playing in the Philippines, and they all like old school love songs. And that's really what drives most of the natures of Filipinas, man. They want to have that feeling of being in love. They want to have that feeling of being in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean just with a foreigner, but just in general. They are, in my opinion, a group of women that really do love the aspect and the idea of love. That's the best way for me to say it. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, but again, they love to be loved, and they love the idea of love, if that makes sense. And I've noticed that because you can be text messaging with a young lady, and by the end of the night, she over here talking about she loves you and you miss you and shit. Then I'll be thinking, how can you miss somebody you never met? And that's another story for another time, another video for another day. But you'll have them saying words like this, you know, depending on, oh, I find you to be attractive, you're so beautiful, you know, beautiful, blah, 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 whatever you spit now. I don't want to get into the details of what you say, because I don't know what you say. But, you know, the fact that you express interest, the fact that you really do give attention and attentiveness to the conversation and situation, that does make Filipinas to an extent fall in love relatively quickly. Especially coming from a foreigner, an outsider, somebody from the outside looking in. Foreigners in the Philippines, you guys are exotic. Let's keep it a buck and a half. You're different. You're not like the local men. You don't look like them. So, no different than you bring a beautiful young Asian to the United States. Yo, they're pretty much the rarity, and they're pretty much the exotics. They're pretty much the ones that all eyes will likely be on, especially if you're used to looking at the same type of person or the same type of woman, for an extended period of time. Bring something or add something new to the equation. Everybody gonna want to see what the new thing is. Okay, so it goes both ways, so that's not really neither here nor there. But being the foreigner in the Philippines, yes, you do kind of stand out, depending on your area, of course. So the fact that this exotic rarity is paying me some attention does attract Filipinas to an extent. Like I said, this video was just kind of a broad stroke of it, guys. I wish I could detail it a little bit more as I want to, like I really, really want to, but right now I think service level will serve the purpose for this particular video. Now, I want to talk to you guys real quick about something else, and I'm gonna leave it real brief, okay? I've often been told that a woman will know if she wants to sleep with you within the first few seconds of meeting you. And I do believe that the same rules apply to Filipinas as well. And I want to share with you this quick story, okay, before I leave, to kind of sort of gift you the idea of where my mind is in reference to this particular talking point. My friend hit me up the other day, right? And he was like, Doc, you should tell your audience that all these guys really have to do is be honest with their Filipina. Like, be honest with what they really want. And I know a lot of you guys have been saying that since the beginning. I'm not breaking news or making new revelations. You guys have been saying that shit from the beginning, and myself included. Being yourself and being honest has always been a talking point that I've covered as well. All right. Lying just doesn't really work very well for me. All right. But here's the story that my friend wanted me to share with you guys. So this was a while back. I mean, I would have to say this was before, all of this, stuff happening in the world today. So he was kicking it with this one girl that he met online. Okay. Now, he told me that the conversation online was very dry. It was just dry as hell, like highs, hellos, whatever, not really genuine, interesting conversation. But he got the number real quick and he decided to meet the girl real quick. He just wanted to meet her up in the mall or something, since it was nearby. So he's sitting there at Jollibee or wherever he was eating at, and he was having a conversation with her, right? And the conversation was just dry. Hey, how was your day? What are you doing? What's your work? What do you do this? It was just the driest of conversation, and he knew that he was losing her. Right? But in his mind, he was thinking, yo, man, if I start talking about sex and trying to hook up with her and I really want it, man, she gonna drop the mic and walk away on me. That's what he was thinking. But at the moment where he realized, fuck it, he was kind of losing her anyways, he said this. He was like, you know what? He was like, do you want to go back to my place? That was how he started. He's like, do you want to go back to my place? And she was like, why would we go there? And he was like, if I have to explain it to you, it's not going to be as fun. Now, all of a sudden, antennas are apparently, or you could tell, he said that he could see the intrigue when it was happening. He said, if I got to tell you that it's not going to be any fun. And she was like, but I don't really know you. I just met you. This fool said, and I shit you not, this is what he said. This is what he said. He said, you know what? I promise to wear a condom. That's what he said, right? And I can be honest with you guys, man. That type of conversation could go one of two ways. She could be like, oh, I can't believe you say some shit like that or whatever. Or the response could be one that is positive. And in this particular situation, apparently that particular conversation took a whole different direction. She kind of laughed at it a little bit. And from there on out, man, I guess nothing else needed to be said. But it goes back to what I was saying real quick about the idea that I do believe that a woman will know if she wants to sleep with you within the first 5 seconds. Does that make her easy? Absolutely not. You want to know why? Because she's not making that same assumption about every single guy that she meets. You understand? This is not an assumption that she's making about every dude that sends her a message in these dating sites. She's not making this decision based off of everything that based off of every guy, like I said, every guy that writes her or every guy that sends her a nice message with beautiful words. So I go back to the talking point of whether Filipinas are easy. I do believe that they do have a tendency to fall in love quickly, you know, with how good your words are and, you know, the things that you say and the things that you do. I do believe that, but I'm kind of remiss to say that they're easy because, again, if you look at Doc and girls don't really find me attractive, even though I'm not in the market, y'all know that. But if she don't find me attractive, I'm not going to be able to swing that like probably somebody else would, you know, somebody she does find to be attractive. So it's not as if every Filipina is going to want to sleep with every foreigner that they ever meet, or the fact that she may have responded to your message on a dating site or whatever, on a chat or whatever, doesn't mean, oh, she wants you, you know, maybe she wants you for other reasons, and we can talk about that another day. So yeah, I just wanted to share in that quick talking point. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, Doc's dropping them like flies today, boy. God dang. Doc dropping these videos consistent, and I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I can, because as long as the thoughts come, y'all gonna keep getting these videos. And as long as you like them, as long as you get the likes up on them, trust me when I tell you, Doc's gonna keep them pushing. I've gotten to the point, and this only occurred to me today, and I do believe that I want to share my honesty on my YouTube channel. It only occurred to me today that I really don't care about views anymore. I used to care about views, and I'm gonna leave you with this. I used to care so much about views, man. I used to be like, yo, I'm gonna drop this video today. I'm gonna let it breathe, you know, have a couple of days to live on the tube and, you know, give people a chance to talk to it and respond to it or whatever before I drop my next video. So I used to try to plan it out. Now I'll just drop a video whenever I feel like it. Likely for now, that's just gonna be one video every single day for as long as I can. I'm not really caring about the numbers anymore. I just want to get my thoughts out. I just want to share it with you guys. Y'all can rock with Doc or you can't not. It is what it is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and continue pushing on, keep keeping on. All right. And that's what it is, bro. That's all I wanted to say. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay true. It's been a good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. With that being said, good Doc is officially out. At least knuckle, paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.